Got 40 minutes of a yoga flow. We are working our way to a dancer position by the end of class. We have a few minutes here before we get started. So for now, just find yourself on your mat, getting in touch with your body, with your mind, and with your expectations, or rather, trying to drop your expectations for today's class. Bear with me today. I've kind of got a bum wrist, so a lot of my moves will be on my fists today. If you are ever experiencing any wrist discomfort, finding a plank on a fist or your down dog on your fists are really helpful because you can kind of have that wrist nice and straight as opposed to at a 90-degree angle. So bear with me. I appreciate your patience. Find yourself at the top of your mat. Shoulders rolled back a few times. Palms facing the front of your mat. Feel those shoulders relax. Allow your breath to be calm, to be deep. Breathing in through the nose and back out if you can. Otherwise, allowing that breath to move gently in and out through your mouth. Not rushed, not forced, just moving. Allow your focus to shift down through your spine, through your hips, trying to relieve any tightness, any discomfort through the hips, through the low back. Unlocking your knees and shifting your attention to the soles of your feet. Noticing where your body weight is shifting, maybe left to right, front to back. Allow your weight to settle, equal weight front to back, from the balls of your feet to your heels, and equal left to right, centered between both legs, relaxing through the shoulders. Allowing your breath to move in and out. We set an intention for today's practice. Maybe it's a little bit of relaxation before the weekend after a busy week. Maybe you want to find that extra challenge before the weekend. Your intention is yours, does not have to match up with mine or anyone in class with us. Hang on to that intention lightly in your mind. With a big exhale, release all expectations for today's class. With a big breath in, sweep those arms up overhead, reaching high. Exhale, coming right back down by your sides. A few more breaths just like this, at your pace, using your breath. Big sweep up, maybe a gentle bend through the knees with each exhale and inhale. Starting to feel that breath moving through your body. Feeling that breath and that warmth move through the muscles in our bodies. Beautiful. On your next exhale, pull through the elbows, cactus arms, feeling that chest open, shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, coming right back down. Continue breathing in and out. Your pace determines the warmth of your body. Give me 2 to 3 more breaths here before we hinge from our hips, finding a forward fold rather. Good. The last breath in, swan dive, lead with your chest. Find that forward fold. Oh, first one of the day. I am tight. Be gentle, be gracious with your body. Allow a bend through those knees if you need. Relax through that upper body. Big exhale to release the tension through your shoulders, through your neck. Good. Big inhale, half lift up, flat back. And exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, connect with your mat, and step back to a high plank. Again, option to have that plank on fists if your wrists are a little uncomfortable. Pulling that belly button into the spine, heels reaching to the back of the mat. We inhale, press forward, and exhale, slowly lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Gently pressing through as we start. Moving slow, letting our body warm up. Exhale, tuck your toes. Send those hips back, downward dog. Every exhale, dropping through the heels. Every inhale, lifting through the hips. Feeling the backs of the legs lengthen out. Allow your ears to rest right between your biceps. Upper body pressing towards the tops of your legs. Go ahead and pedal out through the legs. We're taking our time here. We're not rushed. We got nowhere better to be. Plus, our body appreciates this movement. Big inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, drop through the hips. Relax through the backs of the legs. Lift through the tailbone. Inhale, eyes come forward. Shift that weight forward as well, finding your plank again. Go ahead, step on up, forward fold. Full exhale out, release that upper body. Inhale, reverse swan, coming back up, standing at the top of our mat. Big inhale, sweep tall. Exhale right back by your sides. Your next breath out, find a twist one way or the other. Bringing arms forward, reaching through, finding that spinal twist. Try to keep your hips shifted to the front, just letting that torso twist. Eyes reaching back. Good. Inhale, come on back center. And exhale, twist to the opposite direction. Feeling that chest open up, shoulder blade opening. Trying to keep those hips facing the front. Beautiful. Inhale, come on center. And exhale, twist once more each side. Beautiful. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale, center. Exhale, last twist. Bringing those shoulders out of your ears. Squeezing through the shoulder blade. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, swan dive. Finding that forward fold. Inhale, half lift. We're going to move a little bit quicker here. Bend the knees, plant the hands, find your plank. Well done. Inhale, come on forward, slowly lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward dog. Spreading those fingertips wide, dropping the heels, lifting the hips. Notice how your body is feeling, maybe even compared to the last time we were here. We're gonna take our left leg, bring it high into the sky, and exhale, bend through that top knee. Feeling that hip flexor open up. Try to keep equal weight in each hand. Spread through the entire palm, through the fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale, straightening that leg. Exhale, come on through knee to nose. Good, finding that balance, that stability. Good, inhale, foot to the sky. And exhale, come on through crescent lunge. Oh, yes. Well done. Take a couple moments here. Reset. Shoulders down out of the ears. Exhale here, airplane arms back. We want a straight line from our heel to our head, feeling long, feeling strong. Big inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Good, one more big breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Good, inhale, crescent lunge. Lifting through the chest, staying tall here in this lunge. Drop through that back heel. Exhale your arms behind your back, feeling that chest open up. Maybe those hands can clasp on the back side. Maybe our arms are just straight. Roll the shoulders back, feel that chest open up. Ooh, my shoulder popped. Good. Keeping that front leg straight. Good. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms come high overhead. And exhale, open up warrior two. Well done. Check in with your feet. This front heel should line up to the middle of that back foot. Opening the shoulders, opening the hips. Inhale, reach forward. Find your side angle. We can have our elbow on our knee, or we can reach further down, or maybe you have your block. Regardless of where we are, we want to get this top hip in line. We don't want it sticking back. Bring it in line, straight line from heel to head. Check in. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Ooh, front leg is tired. Good. Exhale, warrior two. Coming back center. Inhale, warrior one. This back leg stays, but we bring our hips, our shoulders forward. Nice and strong. Keep that front leg bent. I know it's starting to get a little shaky. Good work. From here, we're gonna go into our first balance pose. We've got warrior three. All that weight shifts onto that left leg. Big exhale, you can throw your arms back, and we're gonna find our first balance pose. We want our hips squared to the front. We can start with this kickstand with our right leg, or we lift that heel, drop through the hips, finding our warrior three. Hands can be extended at heart center, airplaned back, or by your sides. Good. Inhale, this right knee sweeps up, finding balance at the front. Good. Exhale, drop that foot. And take a moment here to breathe. Finding mountain pose just for a few moments. Big deep breath sweeping up overhead. Exhale, hands come right by your side. One more, just like that. A little reset for us. And exhale down. our right heel or ankle rather. It's gonna come on up to meet your hand. We're gonna find a little bit of a quad stretch. If this is too much for you, maybe you've got a strap nearby that can wrap around your ankle to help hang on to that foot. Or we're at a 90 with that knee. As we're here, we want to think about pointing our knee towards the ground, or rather away from our hips. And when you're feeling strong, when you're feeling comfortable, we start hinging from that hip, bringing our chest forward, trying our best to keep our hips squared to the ground, finding that balance as best we can. I know I'm really wiggly through my ankle. Release that, catch yourself if you need. We don't need anybody falling down. Working our way towards this dancer pose. If you're feeling comfortable, reach that left arm back towards that leg as well. I can barely touch, but I'm still gonna emphasize reaching back, feeling that chest open, pressing the top of my foot towards my hand, into my hand rather. 2 more breaths here, in and out. And when you're ready, exhale. Find that mountain pose. Give yourself a couple ankle resets. Well done. Big breath in, sweeping tall overhead. Exhale right by your sides. This is our reset for your mind, for your body. One more. Big breath in. Exhale down. Swan dive with your next exhale. Find your forward fold. No worries if you're there a tad early. Notice where your legs need to be. Maybe you're at the point where, hey Susie, I can get my legs straight. Awesome work. If you're still bent, by all means, be gracious to yourself. You're here, you're working through this. It's not an easy one today. Full exhale. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, send those feet back, find a plank. Well done. Being patient, taking your time. Inhale, come on forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes, send your hips back, downward dog. Check in. We've been here a few times today. Does it feel different? Is one leg more sore than the other? For me it is, because we've only done one side. Inhale, lift that right leg high into the sky. And exhale, bend through that knee. Feel your hip open up. Equal weight between each hand, dropping through that left heel. Good. Inhale, straightening that leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Come on through. Good. Inhale, foot to the sky. And exhale, crescent lunge. Come on through. Set it up. Well done. Ooh, getting a little toasty. Should have gone with a shirt or tank top. Reset. Settle into this. Exhale, airplane arms. Reaching forward and through, straight line from heel to head. We love straight lines in yoga. Big inhale, come on up, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Big breath in, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane. Feeling the weight in that front foot, front glute. Last one, big breath in, hang up, or hang out up here rather. Lifting that chest, Pressing those hips forward. Keep that back leg straight. Exhale those arms behind your back. Feel that chest opener rolling open. If you want a little bit more here, humble warrior would have our back foot down. So humble crescent lunge, we're gonna call it. Otherwise, staying tall. Good. Inhale back up, crescent lunge, arms extended overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Check in with that foot alignment, heel to the insole. Feeling those glutes engaged to help open your hips. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale, reach forward, find that side angle from your elbow or down to the ground. Drop that hip. Well done. Don't have to yell when I'm facing this way now that I have a mic. It's beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that bend in the front leg. Oh, mine was shaking. Keep it as long as you can. Quick release and get right back into it if you need. Good. Exhale, warrior two. Finding that center. Relax through the shoulders, eyes reaching forward. Inhale, warrior one. Shifting those hips, shoulders, all squared to the front. Good, and exhale, warrior three. Finding either that kickstand or the balance, keeping a straight line from heel to head. Again, with those straight lines, Suzi. Feeling strong. Find that core balance. Hips square. Inhale, pull that left knee up and through. Good. If you are feeling strong, balanced, you've got this under control, drop that left arm and grab onto your ankle, pulling it up and through. If you need a little reset, go ahead and set that foot down. Give yourself a couple breaths before jumping in to that ankle grab. Ooh. All right. Trying to lengthen that space between your hip and your knee. Taking a few breaths, finding your balance before hinging from that hip. Pressing the top of your foot into your hand. Maybe even switching that grip a little bit, grabbing your foot from the insole rather than from the outside. As you press into the hand, let your weight shift forward, finding that balance. Maybe you need something nearby, that's okay too. Do your best. Reaching those right fingertips back if you can. Feel that chest open. As you are more comfortable, I want you to try and push that top of your foot out further away from your arm. Creating as much space as you can right here in that body, the backside. Again, give me what you can. This is a challenging balance pose. 4 more breaths here. Do what you can. Focus in, reset as you need. Beautiful. Big breath. Up. Finding that mountain. Take a couple moments resetting your body, resetting your mind. I know my glutes are a little bit sore. Taking a breath, reaching up overhead. Exhale, coming down. 3 more, just like that. At your pace. Well done. All right, we're gonna take our next exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. As we're here, we're gonna heel toe our feet out just a little bit wider, maybe the width of your mat. Melt into it. Feel the chest pressing towards the tops of the legs. If you need a little bend, keep it there. Grab onto your elbows. Relax your body. Feel the backs of the legs release. Maybe a gentle shift side to side. Taking your time, breathing through. Go ahead and release those arms. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step it on back, find your plank. Shift it forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, shift those hips back to a child's pose. A moment here to just reset. Tuck the chin, press the hips back, reach the fingertips forward. Give yourself 2 to 3 more breaths before pressing up to all fours, finding a tabletop. Fingers spread wide if you can. Weight pressing into each fingertip. We're going to activate that belly button, pull into the spine so we're not dropping through the hips. Pressing the tops of your feet. Feet. Feet is already plural. Big inhale. We're going to lift our eyes, drop the chest and hips. And exhale, exact opposite, creating space between your shoulder blades, tucking your hips and chin. Keep moving through a little cat and cow here at your pace, with your breath, finding the spaces that are maybe a little uncomfortable, being gracious to yourself. This is space to love on your body. Maybe a gentle shift through the shoulders and through the hips. For me, that always feels really nice. All right. Doing whatever you need to in this four quad. We're just gonna go tabletop. Tabletop's easier. In your tabletop, shifting whatever you need to find your balance again. Finding that neutral spine, pulling your belly button in, pressing into the mat to create space between those shoulder blades. We don't want our shoulders up and towards our ears. Active here. Tuck through the toes and send those hips straight up to the sky, downward dog. Getting your head between your arms, heels towards the ground, and your hips reaching for the ceiling. Big inhale lifts that left leg high to the sky. Exhale, come through crescent lunge. Well done. Exhale, airplane arms back. Inhale high and exhale, arms right back behind your body. Find that chest opener. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Sink a little deeper if you can. Good. Inhale, reach forward. Find that side angle. Check in with your hip. Feel that chest open as you engage the shoulder blade on the backside. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep a bend through the front leg. Good. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one. Set it up. Feeling strong through that front leg, strong as you can. And exhale, warrior three. Toes pointed to the ground, hips squared to your mat. Inhale, that right knee up and through. And exhale, grab onto that ankle. With one or both hands, whatever we can get. Feel that chest open, that hip flexor open. As we're here, press into that arm, creating space as we shift forward. Finding that dancer pose once again. Find one spot to balance. Focus your eyes. Don't forget to breathe through this. Pressing in to that leg. Rather into the hand. Creating that space. Give yourself 3 to 4 more breaths here. Whether you're just standing tall, hanging on to that ankle, or shifting forward. And when you've had enough, find your mountain, breathe through it. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale, reaching high overhead. Exhale, come right on back down. Good. Inhale up. Find that swan dive. Lead with the chest. Ooh, forward fold. Relax through your upper body. Inhale, half lift up, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, find your plank. Again, if you need, you're just standing tall, trying to lengthen, create space between your hip and your knee. Feeling that hip flexor open, creating the possibility for that dancer pose, pressing the top of your foot into the fingers and palm of that hand helps to create that space to start that shift forward. Give yourself 3 to 4 more breaths for wherever makes sense for you. If you're just standing, hanging onto that ankle, I don't want your hip shifting out. We're active. We're engaged even here. When you're ready, find that mountain pose. Take a few breaths to reset. Big breath in, sweeps your arms up overhead. Exhale, come on right back down. Again, big breath in and down. At the top, keep your arms up tall, extended mountain pose. Dropping through the shoulders, arms up tall. We're gonna grab onto that right wrist and pull it up and over. Feeling a little side body stretch. Try not to push your hip out, but keep those hips squared over your feet. Good. Inhale, come back center. Grab onto that opposite wrist, pulling up and across. Finding that side body stretch, the stretch right through your latissimus dorsi. Good. Inhale, center. Hands can come down. One more big breath up, swan dive. Find that forward fold. Completely relax here. Release it all. Tucking through the chin. Releasing through that upper body. Inhale, half lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. We're actually gonna drop our bum down to the ground and find a seat. Extend your your legs straight out in front and find equal weight between your sit bones. We're sitting tall, staff pose. Toes to the sky. Shoulders stacked on top of hips. With an exhale, we're going to keep a tall torso as we shift forward here. We're not going to get as far as you would expect because we're trying to keep that back nice and flat. Feel the muscles in your back activate to keep that chest tall. Feeling a pull through your chest to come on forward. Good. 2 more breaths here. Reaching. And with that second exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine. Get a little bit further down. Maybe your hands are right at your shins. Maybe they're at your knees. Maybe you can reach all the way down to your toes. Wherever you're at is perfect for your body today. Keep that chin tucked in, still trying to pull the chest forward. We're not trying to get our shoulders closer. We're trying to get our chest closer to the tops of our legs. Good. Inhale, slowly roll on up. Shoulders, relaxing, releasing. Good. We're going to slowly work our way back down. I always like hanging on to the backs of my knees, rolling down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. control here as best you can. This is part of the fun, part of the challenge, right? One vertebrae at a time. Well done. Take a few big deep breaths here. Let your body connect with the mat. Go ahead, pull your knees towards your chest, giving yourself a nice big old hug. Oh, a little rocking side to side. I always like giving myself a mini back massage here. Good. We're going to drop our right leg down, straightening it out. Then bring that left leg straight up to the sky. A little bit of a stretch through our low back and through our hips. We're going to drop this leg across the opposite side, so towards the right side. Left arm plants to the ground as we shift through and across here. Get a little bit strong. If you let that knee bend, it'll be a little bit more manageable for the less flexible of us through the spine. Hello. Feel that stretch through the glutes, through the low back. Try your best to keep that left shoulder on the ground, arm extended, eyes reaching towards those left fingers. Good. Inhale, bring that leg back center, up tall, fully extended. Take both arms, or hands rather, behind that leg and pull it on up, finding a little bit of a hamstring stretch. Good. We're going to switch legs, dropping that leg down, pulling the right leg up. You can do that hamstring stretch first or after we do the low back twist. Up to you. Right arm extends off to the side, gluing that shoulder down as the right leg reaches across to the left side of the body. To the left side of the body. There we go. Let me say that with less stress, right? Finding that stretch through the glutes, keeping that right leg bent or straight, whatever is more comfortable for you. Eyes reaching towards the right fingertips. Good, and slowly bringing it right back up center. And dropping it down. Or doing that hamstring stretch, wherever you're at. I like laying with my knees bent so that my low back isn't too arched. If it's more comfortable for you to have your legs straight, you can straighten those legs out. Go ahead, place your right hand on your stomach and your left hand on your chest. Take a few grateful breaths in and out. Grateful for our bodies, not only getting us through today's practice, but getting us through the stress of our days, being able to repair our bodies, to help us feel strong, to allow us to sometimes get out of hand, but can always recuperate. Sending thoughts of gratitude for your heart, for your body, for your body. For this vehicle that we get on this earth to do all the things that we can Feel that breath fill your lungs. Ooh, that is not a calming sound. Feel your breath move in through the chest, in through the stomach, and back out of the stomach, out of the chest. Taking your time to focus on that breath lifting through the chest, through the stomach, and back out. Allow your body to rest. Maybe it's not resting with your hands on your chest and stomach. Do what you need with your arms to just finish out today's practice. If you want to stay here for a while longer, go ahead, stay. If you're ready to continue on with your day, gently roll off to one side, finding a fetal position. Inhale, come on up. And find a seated position facing the front of your mat. Or me, whichever makes more sense. Find that balance between your sit bones. Relax through your shoulders. Drop your hands to your hips. Big inhale sweeps up overhead. Hands coming down, heart center. Thank you for taking time for you today. Namaste. Thank you to those of you who joined live. Julie, thanks for sticking with us. Hope you guys enjoyed today's yoga practice, and I can't wait to see you again next week.